This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Given Rolex's unmatched reputation, it's unsurprising that some of its best models frequently fetch remarkable prices at auctions and in the resale market. The appeal of owning a piece of iconic watchmaking history, combined with the potential for financial appreciation, makes Rolex watches highly attractive to both collectors and investors. While Rolex watches are frequently regarded as a gold standard for investments, not every model guarantees success. Some could even frustrate you with their risk. Let's uncover which ones might unexpectedly impress you in this video presented by Luxury World. Today, we're mixing things up for watch enthusiasts aiming to boost their collection's value, so stay tuned. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, we strongly encourage you to do so to stay updated on our upcoming videos. Not every Rolex model is a quick path to profit you might think, despite their sleek appeal. Recently, Rolex prices surged before stabilizing, much like that wild fairground ride you hesitate to try again. While this was atypical, a bit of market drama can be quite a show. Now that things have calmed, it's clear the tales of a watch market collapse were more fiction than fact. For solo watch flippers, quick profits have become harder to snag. But for seasoned pre-owned watch veterans, it's just part of the game. They understand that some watches may dip but bounce back stronger. They navigate the market's ups and downs with skill, treating it as business as usual. And while most Rolex watches won't make you an overnight millionaire, their exceptional quality remains undeniable. So, let's take a look at the Rolex models currently generating quite a buzz. Rolex Oyster Perpetual. Let's dive into the Rolex Oyster Perpetual. If you've got one in a vibrant color or from the eye-catching Celebration series, you're likely in a good spot. However, if yours is in silver or classic black, don't start counting your profits yet, because finding a big return on these might be as rare as discovering a winning lottery ticket in an old pair of jeans. Now, turning to the Yachtmaster, the titanium model is the star, fetching top dollar and staying elusive. But be careful, the rest of the Yachtmaster lineup could sink your financial hopes quicker than you can say ahoy. Rolex Submariner. Let's explore the world of Rolex Submariners, where the real drama kicks in. There's been some buzz that the brand new Submariners are barely holding their ground on returns. The steel date Submariners show a faint glimmer of potential, often just edging past the list price. But if you're eyeing the steel and gold or all gold models, prepare yourself, you might just be stepping into a financial cold plunge. Rolex Day Date. Now onto the day dates. This is where we need to keep expectations in check. These aren't the models for quick gains, although a few day dates with highly coveted dials may be exceptions. Flipping one for a fast profit is about as likely as spotting a unicorn at the racetrack. We're breezing through this because covering each dial variation in detail would turn this discussion into a Rolex encyclopedia. Rolex Datejust. Next is the Rolex Datejust, the Swiss Army knife of watches when it comes to variety, from steel to two-tone or even diamond-studded versions. Most Datejusts aren't your fast track to big returns. They are more likely to trim your wallet a bit. There are exceptions, like certain models with striking blue dials or unique features, but do not bank on flipping these for a neat profit, especially in today's market, where the only thing flipping might be your expectations. Rolex Lady Datejust. Now, let's discuss the Rolex Lady Datejust. Why this model, especially the diamond-studded versions, ever held a premium remains a bit of a mystery, like crop circles or the eternal hunt for matching socks. At the entry level, the demand made sense. But upgrading to a full gold, fully blinged out version might make your wallet feel noticeably lighter as soon as you step out of the store. Rolex GMD. Now, onto the Rolex GMD. Unless we're talking about the sought-after steel models like Batman, Batgirl, Sprite, or Pepsi, diving into the mixed metal or full gold versions might feel like walking into a steamy, lost sauna. You're going to feel the financial heat. These models just aren't fetching the premiums they once did. And while the superhero nicknames are fun, not even Batman could rescue the resale value of the less popular versions. Rolex Daytona. Next, let's talk about the Rolex Daytona. Remember the iconic Le Mans Daytona that has now been discontinued? If you managed to get your hands on that model at the right moment, it could have greatly increased your bank account. Steel Daytonas are still generating some profit. Nothing astronomical, but reasonable. Aside from those and special editions like those with meteorite dials, it's the same old story. A drop in value followed by a gradual increase. Just the typical watch life cycle, nothing out of the ordinary. Rolex Sky Dweller. Now, let's ascend to the world of Rolex Sky Dwellers. Unless you're looking at a steel model featuring that striking blue dial, whether on a Jubilee or Oyster bracelet, don't expect it to command premiums. Most of the Sky Dweller lineup is like purchasing a luxury car brand new. It begins to depreciate the moment you drive it off the lot. Only after that might it start to appreciate at the leisurely pace typical of a Rolex watch. Rolex Air King. Now, let's talk about the Rolex Air King. The larger sporty models remain good investments, generally holding their value quite well. You will likely get back what you paid, give or take. However, the steel and gold versions may put more pressure on your wallet. As long as it's big, bold, and bears the Rolex name, there's always a chance it will retain its value. Still, the arrow of significant premiums appears to be diminishing. Rolex Deep Sea. Now, let's explore the Rolex Deep Sea, particularly the new gold models. It feels a bit like venturing into uncharted waters. From what we observe, slapping a luxury label on a watch designed for deep-sea exploration rather than formal occasions seems like an odd choice. These watches are already bulky and heavy, and adding gold only increases their weight. Honestly, who thought making the ultimate tool watch even heavier was a smart move? Rolex Seedweller. Now, let's turn to the Rolex Seedwellers. It's a mixed bag with these models. Some steel versions might manage to break even, selling for prices close to retail, like barely crossing a finish line in a marathon where you're just relieved it's over. However, if you explore versions with precious metals, such as those combined with gold, be ready to watch your potential profits plummet faster than a lead balloon. Quick flips in this category are more similar to quick slips. Rolex Chellin. Lastly, let's discuss the Rolex Chellin collection. It's a bit puzzling why these watches ever held a premium. The Chellin has consistently been the tortoise in a race of hares regarding appreciation. While they offer great value for money, if you're contemplating a Patek Philippe or Vacheron Constantin but are working within a budget, a Chellin could be your understated yet fitting choice. The ongoing demand for Rolex watches in the market underscores their lasting allure as investment assets. Trends show a steady rise in value over time, with specific models like the Datejust and Day Date standing out as solid investments that have appreciated considerably. Iconic pieces such as the Paul Newman Daytona and the Rolex GMD Master Pepsi have become synonymous with significant returns for astute collectors. It's important to recognize that while these models may involve higher risks, they still have their charm. For those who value their distinctive designs and horological features, they can be fantastic additions to a watch collection. However, when considering these models as investments, it's essential to proceed with caution and understand the potential risks. Ultimately, the decision to invest in a risky Rolex model hinges on personal circumstances and investment objectives. Those primarily interested in wearing a beautiful and functional timepiece might find these models to be excellent options. Conversely, for those looking for a guaranteed return on investment, it may be wiser to concentrate on more established and popular Rolex models. What are your thoughts on the topic we shared in this video? If you enjoyed the video, we would appreciate it if you let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to follow our channel for more content. Thank you for watching The Luxury World, and we look forward to having you join us in our upcoming videos.